Malasaravagakshitam Umasutam. Hold on, guys. Can we get the volume on this TV turned off? This one has to be muted. Testing. Still on. Hari Om. Actually, just turn that TV off. It's not needed. No, just turn it off. Hari Om. Okay. Ready? Okay, exciting. All right, let's chant again. ॐ गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपितजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् ॐ सिद्धिबुद्धिप्रदे देवी भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदायिनी मन्त्रमूर्ते सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोऽस्तु ते ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि रघुपति प्रिय भक्तं वातजातं नमामि ॐ समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. Okay, so I think today we have a special assembly. The kids go straight into the performance. Sure. Where did we reach last time? 16, 17 is done. Okay, everyone, open up to Gita. Okay, so we're going to start with 18, okay? Repeat after me. Yasmat Ksharam Atitoham Aksharadapi Chottamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratitah Purushottamah Yasmaksharamati Again. Aksharaadapi Chottamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha. Again. Pratitah Purushottamah. Again. Good. Yo mam evam asammudhah janati purushottamam sasarvavid Bhajati mam sarvabhavena Bharata. Yo mamevam asammudhaha janati purushottamam. Again. Sa sarvavid bhajati mam. Again. Sarvabhavena Bharata. Again. Good. Let's do these two verses together now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yasmat ksharamati aksharaadapi chottamaha atosmi loke vede cha pratitah purushottamah yo mamevam asammudhaha janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Good. Keep practicing. Remember, our Samashti Gita chanting is coming up in May. Okay, so we're going to be chanting this chapter. So make sure you're practicing at home. Okay. Maniji, now do we have time for bhajan? Yeah. Okay. Good. Perfect. So flip back 2 pages to our bhajans.
So we'll do a quick bhajan.
Mute it. Okay. Meena ji, okay. What number is your mic? No, it's too, the volume is too high on number 2. I think it's also too high. The volume is too high. Watch, it's gonna happen again. The volume is too high. Rajesh ji, it's not the speaker. Okay, now test. Test now. Illanga, the volume is too high. See. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Hari Om.
Mute pandinga. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do a. You can hear me, right? Okay. So we'll do the quick little Vishnu bhajan at the end. Shriman Narayana Narayana Narayana. It's a Nama Sankirtanam. Satya Narayana Narayana Narayana. Surya Narayana. Badri Narayana. Lakshmi Narayana. And Bhajaman Narayana. Okay. Ready? Shriman Narayana Narayana Narayana.
Narayana Narayana
Satya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Satya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shriman Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shriman Narayana Narayana Narayana
Satya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Satya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Surya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Surya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Badri Narayana Narayana Narayana
Badri Narayana Narayana Narayana
Surya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Surya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Badri Narayana Narayana Narayana
Badri Narayana Narayana Narayana
Lakshmi Narayana Narayana Narayana
Lakshmi Narayana Narayana Narayana
भजमन नारायण नारायण नारायण
लक्ष्मी नारायण नारायण
लक्ष्मी नारायण नारायण नारायण
लक्ष्मी नारायण नारायण नारायण
भजमन नारायण नारायण नारायण
भजमन नारायण नारायण नारायण
श्रीमन नारायण नारायण नारायण
नारायण नारायण नारायण
सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण
सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण
सूर्य नारायण नारायण नारायण
सूर्य नारायण नारायण नारायण
बद्री नारायण नारायण नारायण
लक्ष्मी नारायण नारायण नारायण
लक्ष्मी नारायण नारायण नारायण
लक्ष्मी नारायण नारायण नारायण
भजमन 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 नारायण 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 बोलिए सत्यनारायण महाराज की
Yay! All right, everyone, we have something very special today. We're going to hear what is it all about. Special surprise. Here.
You cannot give this as an excuse that you already clapped when I come back for announcements. Okay, Hari Om everyone. Today we have our 6th and 7th graders who are going to do a special performance for us today. I have one request to the parents of the children performing. Please do not crowd here. We will probably appoint a couple people to take videos from all the angles and then we will share the video. Is that a good idea? Yeah. Can one parent please come to the other side? Can one parent be in the middle and one parent come here so that everybody can enjoy the performance? And 6th and 7th grade children, can you please come to the front? Huh? There are slides? Okay, we are live streaming it right now. You can watch it in YouTube channel. Okay. Is there an order that they have to go? They know that. We are starting from which side? Yeah, okay. Naga and Anish next. Oh, Chaya, yes. Next is Anish.
Yes.
Okay, you come closer. Pass the mic after you're done. Okay?
Yeah. Move a little bit.
Hari Om. January 26 marks the day in 1950.
Sound.
Hari Om. January 26 marks the day in 1950 when the Constitution of India. Hari Om. Hari Om. January 26 marks the day in 1950 when the Constitution of India came into force. This year marks the 70th Indian Republican Day. Our class has created a presentation on India's freedom fighters. We will end the presentation with the Indian national anthem.
I'm Subramanya Bharati. I was born as Chinnaswamy Subramanian on December 11, 1882, in Itayapuram, Tamil Nadu. I was a writer, poet, composer, journalist, and teacher. I was also an Indian independence activist and social reformer. I was popularly known as Mahakavi Bharati. I worked as a journalist with many newspapers, including Swadesh the Hindu, Bala, Bharata, Vijaya, and India. Some of my famous works include Panchali, Sapatam, Kannan Patu, Kuyil Patu, Papa Patu, and my Tamil translations of the Bhagavad Gita and Yoga Sutra.
Hello everyone, I stand before you today as a freedom fighter that you may not know very well. My name is Chandrasekhar Azad, a revolutionary who fought with all his strength for India's independence. I was born an ordinary child, but I saw terrible things happening to my motherland. Britishers were looting us, and my people were being mistreated. When I was 13, the Jallianwala Bagh massacre occurred. It was an ordinary day where people gathered in the garden of Amritsar for a peaceful protest until the Britishers opened fire, killing men, women, and even children. This was the defining moment when I decided to fight for India's freedom. At 15 years of age, I was arrested for participating in Mahatma Gandhi's non-cooperation movement. When I was captured, the judge asked me, "What is your name?" I said, "Azad," meaning free. He asked me who my father's name was. I said, "Swatantra," meaning freedom. The judge was so enraged by my words that he ordered 15 lashes as my punishment. With every lash, I repeated, "Bharat Mata Ki Jai!" On that day, I made a vow to never be captured alive and changed my surname to Azad. In, for, in 1925, we attempted to rob the Kakori train, which was carrying taxes collected by Britishers. Unfortunately, all other revolutionaries were captured, but I managed to escape and was on the run. My story ended in 1931 when the police received a tip that me and Sukhdev Raj and I were having a meeting in Alfred Park, Allahabad. In an instant, a police battalion surrounded us, and I was able to cover for Sukhdev, and he managed to escape. After an intense gunfight where I killed three and injured most, I was out of ammunition, and I had no way out. All my life, I had always had a small gun with one bullet, and now surrounded by police who were going to capture me alive, I kept my promise. I shot myself. I died that day, yes, but not in vain. Other revolutionaries were inspired by my bravery and continued to fight for India's independence. 16 years later, on August 15th, 1947, they got that. Jai Hind!
Hariom, I am Rani Velu Nachiyar, the first queen to fight the British, known as Veeramangai for defeating the East India Company. In 1780, I attacked the British, discovering the ammunition store, and destroyed it by a human attack with my commander, Healy, who was India's first human bomb. I am remembered as a symbol of freedom, female empowerment, and patriotism.
I'm Bal Gangadhar Tilak, known as the father of Indian unrest. I was a prominent Indian freedom fighter. I was a distinguished scholar who made significant contributions to education and social reform. I was also a mathematician, demonstrating my wide-ranging intellectual abilities. Beyond academics, I emerged as a fierce leader of the Indian independence movement. My speeches and writings inspired countless Indians to resist British rule. I famously declared, "Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it." This powerful slogan ignited nationalistic fervor across the country and became a rallying cry for freedom.
Hariom, my name is Sri Tirumala Ramachandra, writer, scholar, journalist, and freedom fighter deeply involved in India's struggle for freedom. Wait. I'm known. while being a master in many languages, uh, I picked up my pen and documented and reflected on India's struggle for freedom. I'm also known to have gone to prison multiple times for my role in the Freedom Act. Some of my writings, especially from Hampi to Harappa, are widely considered uh, to be uh, great for understanding 20th century Telugu literature and the complexities of India's freedom movement, highlighting the human side of the act for freedom.
Namaskar, I am Savitri Vai Phule, and I played an instrumental role in women's education and empowerment during the 19th century. I was married at the age of 9. With my husband's help, I studied well and became the first female teacher in India. In 1848, my husband and I opened the first school for girls from oppressed communities in Pune. Despite facing severe social opposition from the upper caste society, I fought and campaigned against caste and gender discrimination, untouchability, and exploitation of young girls and widows. I opened schools and centers to focus on child education and women empowerment and continued to drive social um, social reform for the betterment of the society that we see today. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Hari Om. My name is Jawaharlal Nehru, and I'm the first Prime Minister of independent India. I fought alongside Mahatma Gandhi and helped India gain independence on August 15, 1947. I was born in Allahabad on November 14, 1889. हो सकता है मेरे पास बड़ों के लिए समय न हो, लेकिन मेरे पास बच्चों के लिए काफी समय है, which means I may not have time for adults, but I have enough time for kids. My birthday is celebrated as Children's Day in India. My actions and policies have helped India become what it is today. Jai Hind.
Hari Om, I'm Dr. Ambedkar. My full name is Bhim Rao Ambedkar and I'm known as Baba Saheb Ambedkar. I was a politician and freedom fighter of India. I am considered the father of India's constitution after writing a lot of it. And also, I fought for the marginalized people of India and helped uplift them as they were treated poorly. Jai Hind.
Hello everyone, my name is Rani Lakshmani. I'm the Queen of Jhansi. I wasn't like other girls in my time. I spent most of my childhood learning to ride horses, shoot, and fight with swords. When the British tried to take over my kingdom using unfair rules, I didn't back down. I famously declared I shall not surrender my Jhansi. During the Great Rebellion of 1857, I became a fearless leader. Leaders the legend says I even jumped off my fort walls with my young son tied to my back to escape and keep fighting. I led my army from the front and died a hero in battle. Today, I am a symbol of courage and strength for all of us.
I am Bhagat Singh. I am a freedom fighter who sacrificed my life for the country's freedom. I was born in 1907. From a young age, I showed many emotions in for the country's freedom. I started Bharat Naujawan Sabha to inspire more youngsters into the freedom movement. Being inspired by Chandrasekhar Azad, I joined the Hindustan Republic Army. I was involved in many revolutionary activities, such as attacking British police officers and arms convoys. In 1929, I, alongside B.K. Dutt, threw a bomb at the Central Assembly. I did not harm anyone. It was meant to be an act of protest against a controversial bill. I surrendered, saying, if the deaf are to hear, the sound has to be very loud. We have bombed the British government. The British must quit and make India free. Even in jail, I contributed my protests by going on fast to protest against the discrimination against Indian prisoners. I became a martyr on March 23rd, 1931. I was a true son of India.
My name is Subhash Chandra Bose. I was born on January 23rd, 1897. In college, When we were learning, our teacher had insulted Indians and I had protested against him. I was expelled from college. During World War II, I went to Germany to make an alliance, but Hitler was not helping us, so I gave up on him and went to Japan. Japan helped support us against fighting with the British. I had a famous slogan, "Give me blood and I shall give you freedom." In 1942, I got the title Netaji, which meant leader. I had a mysterious death, but people think I had died in a plane crash in 1945. January 23rd is celebrated as Bhartan Diwas to honor me. Please rise for the national anthem.
Stay there for 1 second. You can all sit down. We'll take a couple pictures with the costume before it. Just one.
Put your fingers on the behind you on the stage. Everyone, hold your hands for namaste.
Anybody taking individual pictures? We need a lot of materials for the website.
Can we give the kids one more big round of applause?
Okay, children.
Thank you to the parents for supporting us.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to congratulate all the kids for doing such a wonderful job. And let's just take a moment to honor the sacrifices that so many countless, there's a reason why they're called heroes. The sacrifices of these countless heroes, let's take a moment to just acknowledge that we could not be here if not for them. And you know why they're called heroes? Did you notice that all of them, when they fought, they didn't fight out of hatred or anger towards anybody? They fought for love of their country. That is what makes a hero. one who is able to sacrifice, give up themselves to protect dharma, to protect what is right. And you know, our teacher told us something that in the very beginning of our course that I've never forgotten. Okay, I'm going to tell you all. He said that the mark of true slavery is not the chains that we wear or being bound physically. He said the mark of true slavery is when the master is gone, but we adopt their ideas and speak their speech and wear their clothes. You understand? Means that we should be proud of who we are. We might be living in America, but all of our values, our culture, our wisdom, it comes from Mother India. So have a lot of love for Mother India, have a lot of respect for our culture, and be free thinkers. Be free in how you think. Just because someone told you, see, think about how much we still have to deal with feeling belittled as Hindus or belittled as Indians, that what is here is better than what is there. All of these things we're told. But be free thinkers. Take what is good from both cultures. Okay? Don't lose your identity. So, anyway, very beautiful presentation. I felt so inspired. I hope you all felt inspired. You know, I got tears in my eyes when we sang the national anthem because I just think how much our ancestors gave so that we could be here today. Okay, so wonderful presentation and keep it up. Okay, all right, wonderful.
We also have a few certificates that are long overdue that we had to give. So we would like to call on Aditya is here. Aditya's not here. No. He's walking in. Okay, Mahati. This is for supporting with the planning, preparing, and conducting the Bal Vihar summer camp this past summer. We wanted to give before the next summer for sure. Is Soumya here? Sia? Okay, we'll give to Aditya after this. Okay. And then announcements. Manoj, you want to do? Can you move to the next slide? Okay. So the first event coming up very soon is the Shivratri on February 15th, Sunday. That day we do not have Bal Vihar in the morning. Instead, we will have Shivratri from 5:30 p.m. in the evening to a little bit past midnight, where we will do our regular puja, chanting, Nam Sankirtan for Shivratri. Okay. So please, if you all can, come over. It is 5:30 to 12:30 in the morning, early morning. Okay. If you'd like to have a nice good drive back home, midnight, you should come here. Okay. Monday is a holiday, so you're not going to lose out on some sleep and stuff like that. No excuses. Everybody should be there, okay? Okay, we will ask the teachers to take attendance for Shivratri and mark it against Bal Vihar. Okay, next slide. Okay, so now we are going to have a new Swamiji come to Ramdut, Swami Aparajitanandaji. He's from the Chinmaya Mission Yamunotri in Illinois. Okay, it's another sister center along with Chinmaya Badri. Okay, so he's coming for the first time. He's going to do a pravachan here in Ramdut first and then go do a week-long pravachan at Vrindavan. For Ramdut, he is going to do pravachan on Rama Gita. He said for all Ramadutas, I'm going to have a session on Rama Gita, and that was really, really fantastic. So this is happening on Saturday evening from 5 to 6:30 p.m. and followed by a very small dinner. Prasadam will be there. So again, please, parents, this is the first time Swamiji is visiting, so we can show all of our support and appreciation for Swamiji's visit here. Please make it a point to come. Rama Gita, he said, is an excellent topic. He gave me a little bit of a sneak peek, but I will let Swamiji come and tell the whole story. All I know is it is some kind of conversation between Lakshmana and Lord Rama. Okay, so he said it has a lot of takeaways for both children and parents, adults equally. So please make it a point to come and then enjoy the session. Next. Yeah. Swamiji is staying overnight and he will be visiting us again Sunday morning during the Bal Vihar assembly and also lead the adult study group that morning. He is going to have a session on spiritual parenting and he said nurturing the divine in our children, and he said your role in your child's goals. Okay, so that's going to be like a theme on how we can do spiritual parenting, bring up our children with right values and morals. Okay, so parents, please again be here in full attendance. Let us show our Ramatut strength to Swamiji during the Bal Vihar assembly also. It's a regular Bal Vihar day, but we are going to have Swamiji here for adult study group. Next one. Oh yes, thank you. It is a combined session that day. So we are going to start at 10 o'clock. 10 to 10:45 will be the regular assembly where Swamiji will address the children for 15-20 minutes, some special stories and stuff like that. After the 10:45 to our usual time, we will have Swamiji do the adult study group. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, any questions? Okay, next slide. Combined. 10 o'clock. We'll start 10 o'clock. Usually we start at 9 o'clock. That will be 10 o'clock. That's because the other study group happens at that time. 10 to 10:45 will be the assembly time. We are extending assembly by 15 minutes because we think it will take some time for Swamiji to finish his address to the children. Okay. But this particular topic will be part of the regular adult study group where we otherwise do Manashodhanam, self-unfoldment, like that. Okay. Next one. What's next program? We had a really beautiful snow weekend last weekend. So we had to push a couple sessions. One is what's next. It's now happening on Sunday, February 22nd, and it's going to happen 4 to 5:30 p.m. This is in person. So what's next is for parents whose children might have just gone to college or have started working and we call them empty nesters, but they are children, they are parents who have some time and deciding on what's next when their children are not around at home. Okay. If you have any friends, neighbors who will benefit, please recommend them to register and then attend the session. And then we have Narada Bhakti Sutra that resumed this past Wednesday and it's going to continue on a weekly basis at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. Again, we are going to remind people because we are seeing more and more attendance at Meenaji's Gita practice. But I'm going to ask, how many of you are practicing chapter 15 Gita for Gita Samarpanam? Can you please raise hands if you are practicing? I'm practicing. Okay, children and parents who are not raising hands, we want you to participate. Remember, how many people are going to chant? 108,000. Do you want to be one of those 108,000 people, or you want to be just watching what others are doing? You want to watch what others are doing? You're going to help do all the audio video support that day. Okay, please children, this is an awesome opportunity. Remember, chapter 15, I've been telling many times, is one of the shortest chapters, so that cannot be an excuse at all. And we have been practicing here in the assembly. If you repeated, if you chanted whenever Akalkaji, Meenaji and Aparnaji have been teaching Bhagavad Gita, it should come very easily for you and you can start practicing now and we can still make it for May 9th. Okay, and then parents and high schoolers, as I told last week or the week before, we also need WebEx host support. So please register for being a WebEx host so that you can help with video recording and submitting to the Guinness organization for the certificates. And if you register, we were just told there is a $15 registration only for the gift be sent individually to all of you. Okay, so please register. For example, it's not a family registration. If you want a certificate in your child's name, in each of your parents' name, please register accordingly. Okay, so that you will get individual certificate. It will be a badge of honor, matter of pride for all of us. Okay, next one. Again, Mahasamadhi camp. Early bird registration is over, but registrations are wrapping up very soon. We are going to reach the number that we were looking for, almost 1,000 people. So Omkar Upasana is the main text, and there are special sessions by very popular Swamijis from our mission for the chicks, people who are in college, just out of college. So please register your children. Some of our sevaks are coming with their families. I'm already also asking them to help with Bal Vihar, some other events during Mahasamadhi camp. It will be another fun time that you can have during 2026 summer. So again, we can show New Jersey's strength to the rest of the country for celebrating Mahasamadhi camp timing, Aradhana day. Okay, and then next one. Yeah, finished. Is it all? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, we had that session. It's not coming. Oh. Yeah, yeah. No, no, we had the slide. I said we somehow it didn't go. So Vanaprastha also was going to happen last Sunday. We have pushed it to February 22nd in the morning. 10. It's only online, 10 to 11:30. Okay, so people who were registered for the Vanaprastha session, you should get WhatsApp message and email, but just make sure that you can also let any of your neighbors who are seniors know about it. Okay, thank you everyone. Please rise for Aarti and pledge.
आरति श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरती सद्गुरु की रणों में नौनके शांति समाये शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाये पाप ताप संताप हरण की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की वेद उपनिषद गीता को गाया धर्म सनातन फिर से जगाया शुद्ध नीति प्रीति शंकर की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की चित भुवनि के तपो भूमि में नित्य विराजे गुरु हमारे भक्त हृदय आनंद श्रोत की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की जय।